What's up, guys? It's MB Boxing, and I just finished up watching Edgar Berlanga versus Padraig McCRORY, and this was a 12-rounder in the super middleweight division for the WBA number 1 spot, and this fight was Saturday, February 24th from the Caribe Royale Orlando in Orlando, Florida, and this fight was broadcasted on the Zone, and in this fight, Edgar Berlanga was able to improve his record to 22-0, finally getting a knockout after having a drought of knockouts. He had like 5 straight decisions since his 16-fight KO streak, but here he was able to get the knockout win over Padraig McCrory in the 6th round as the corner threw in the towel. Leading up to the stoppage, I had Berlanga winning this fight 48-47. Could have saw it being 49-46, but it was any of those two scorecards most likely. And just to break down how I saw this fight going, the first round I gave to McCrory easily. Berlanga really didn't throw a punch at all. McCrory threw some shots, but McCrory was the one really throwing in that round. Berlanga really didn't throw or land any punches at all. Then in round number 2, this one was actually a pretty decently exciting round. This one really could have went either way, to be 100% honest. I just edged it to McCrory. Berlanga had a decent start to the round, landed a right hand over the top, but then I just edged the round to McCrory because he closed out the round with a very good combination. I believe he landed like a left hook. I believe it was a 3-hook combination followed up with I think the final punch of the combo was a nice check left hook that sort of buckled Berlanga a bit. So I just edged him the round for that. But then round number 3, this was a decent round for Edgar Berlanga. Berlanga did elbow and sort of low blow McCrory in this round. He fought pretty dirty, but still, he landed the better shots, and he landed a very, very good big left hook that sort of stiffened the legs of McCrory and got him hurt pretty badly, so I gave him that round. Then round number 4, Berlanga was landing some big hooks on McCrory, just landing some good combinations, and McCrory was visibly shaken in that 4th round, visibly hurt. Then in round number 5, Berlanga was sort of just stepping up in this round. McCrory it seemed like he was breaking down. He was just sort of the better man in that round, just doing much, much more. And then in the 6th and final round where this one ended, McCrory, he was actually doing decent early. He was boxing off the back foot, looked solid, landing some good shots on Berlanga. But then Berlanga was able to land a very, very good shot on him that sort of buckled his legs, and he was visibly shaken from that. I believe it might have been, I can't really remember if it was an overhand right or a sort of leaping left hook, but I mean, he caught him with a good shot. McCrory was visibly hurt, backing up. Berlanga jumped on him, trying to throw some big combinations. And let me just say, McCrory has some heart. He's got some heart. I mean, he was taking some huge shots from Berlanga and not going down. And then finally, after McCrory was holding his own and trying to survive and throwing big power shots at Berlanga, he was landing some shots too, and he was trying to fight when he was hurt. But then ultimately he got caught with one more shot that sent him down the canvas, and then his corner threw in the towel. So this goes into question now, what is next for Edgar Berlanga? Getting this victory here, he's got like 2 options. One is Canelo Alvarez. I mean, even Eddie Hearn talked about this before this fight, that he could get Canelo Alvarez for his next opponent, and that could possibly be likely. That could be very, very interesting to see what could happen there. And considering this was for the WBA number 1 spot at 168, and Canelo is the undisputed champ. But then another possible opponent, although slimmer, could maybe be Jaime Munguia. That could be a very good fight, but I really think it's going to be most likely Canelo next. But as for Padraig McCrory losing here for the first time in his career, I mean, he wasn't doing that terribly, but I mean, he lost this fight, wasn't really expected to win. But for him, I think he's going to go back to the drawing board, maybe get a few wins in the UK, in Ireland, wherever, and I think that maybe he might get called back up by one of these big promotions, like possibly, obviously, Matchroom, Golden Boy, whatever. He might get called back up as an opponent, could be put on one of these shows again in the U.S. So overall, Edgar Berlanga stops Padraig McCrory in the 6th round to improve his record to 22-0 and to possibly set up a very big fight against Canelo Alvarez next. And yeah, that's really it. I'm MB Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.